Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Twins, Target Field in Minneapolis. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Houston Astros and the Minnesota Twins. Twins baseball starts now. Dallas Keuchel, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Digging in now, Jose Altuve. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He took home the Silver Slugger Award at second base in the American League last year. You look around and look at how much production they got out of those second basemen last year. That's a pretty special award to take home.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. And he popped him up, number 33, in foul ground. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. One out, nobody on.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Hit hard, but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is popped up. Number 33 has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the right fielder, David Lee.
At the plate, David Lee, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Here's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
Dero, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Keuchel's ready. Here's the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Jeff Bagwell would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And we're just getting started here in Minneapolis. He pops it up. Number 2 over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. The Twins coming up. No score. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Number 48.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They're coming off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well. Winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Here comes the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might have been foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Into the box now, Michael Lee, as he'll reach unsuccessfully at a slider away. It's strike 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 33.
Up next for Minnesota, number 33, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for Minnesota, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So striding forward now, Jeff Bagwell. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least.
Bagwell.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball one. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Cruz racing back. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch is right down the middle. Strike one.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz as he'll take a look at ball one. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Don't want to forget about him. The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bregman on at first. Nobody out. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Here's George Springer as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
First and second here with nobody out. Hard on the ground toward short. He's got it to second for 1 to kill a brew, and that completes the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
So base is empty now after the double play, and striding forward the designated hitter, Yuli Gurriel. Keuchel pauses. Here's the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The set and the 1-0. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Ready with the 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Lee makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Astros off and running on the solo homer. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Houston. Leading off the inning, Nate Walker, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Nate Walker.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Cole has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in dirt.
And now a pitch on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Swing and a chopper down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
The 2-2. Lined hard and deep down the left field line, but just foul. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
Hey, this has been an epic here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
3-2 pitch. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
The next twin up, number 2. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 7.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging at that well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. In the outfield, Michael Brantley. This guy broke the Indians franchise record for consecutive games without an error in 2013. Has great range and is very sure-handed out there. Always going to make the play.
So stepping in, Nelson Cruz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Cruz, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Count now, a ball and a strike.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Two down, runners at first and second. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
The 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
3-0. Here it is. There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Just the 2nd inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So striding in, Torrey Hunter, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Ball 1, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 2-1 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Hit high and deep out to left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 3rd home run for him on the year as the Twins push their lead up to 4-1.
Oh, man, when he got the 2nd out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
Stepping in now, Rod Carew. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Nope.
Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Right side, but it's well foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the 2nd going.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
In now, Michael Lee, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. One strike now from Cole. Slapped hard the opposite way. Lee there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But not before the Twins get 4 on the strength of this grand slam home run. We've played 2. It's now 4-1 in favor of the Twins. Standing in, Robinson Chirinos. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Hit down the third base line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Up next for the Astros, the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 home. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first. And for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play. And with this one, the side is retired. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the box, number 33. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
in there for a base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Throwing to second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Stepping into the box, Nate Walker. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball one.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make it bring up something straight in the strike zone.
2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Here he comes on 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, number 2.
Striding in, number 2. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
1 ball, no strikes to count. That pole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Three and 0 now.
Count 3-0.
Harmon Killebrew will be next. None out, runners at first and second. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Digging in, Harmon Killebrew. And a big hit here with the bases loaded could really put this one out of reach early on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Brantley going back, out of here. Grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. 4th home run for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as he'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Brad Peacock is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the Houston, 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Brad Peacock. Now batting, left fielder, Nelson.
Into the box, Nelson Cruz. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Peacock, a native Floridian. He was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
2-0 to the Twins left fielder.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. To 2-2 now. The 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. Still without a home run and 3 driven in. A 1 pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1-2 to the Twins catcher. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
It's a perfect example of why guys struggle right here. You watch highlights every night of guys hitting home runs, and I'll show you mislocation. That catcher was set up away, and he missed all the way inside.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled away. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. In is Torrey Hunter. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
First offering on its way. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out.
Up next for Minnesota.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box now, Rod Carew. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
0-2, here it comes. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Standing in now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Line to the right side. Lee is there. Let's see if they test it. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
In now, number 33, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 1-1 home. Fouled off. The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. And this goes right past him. Oh, my. That might plate 2. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well.
Yeah, man, credit to this offense. They've been swinging the stick well all game long, and it just continues here with a 2 RBI hit. Some days the hitting gods are simply just smiling down on you.
At the plate, Nate Walker. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. So far this season, Walker is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Walker is really a rare talent in this sport. A true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch. Not someone you want to take a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they strike for 6 in the inning as there's the big blow. The grand slam home run. We played 3 full, and this is now a 10-1 ball game. Striding in for Houston, David Lee. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Still 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Stepping in now, Jeff Bagwell, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And he misses again. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Now the 3-0 offering finds the zone, strike one.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
The 3-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He'll try it again. 3-2. Loud contact by Bagwell, and a ball carrying well to left. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Well, when you're down a bunch of runs, you know the last thing they want to do is walk you. So right there, he picks on a good one to hit and plants it right over the wall.
Into the box, Alex Bregman. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
3 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Down the first baseline, Killebrew fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The well-executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping up to the plate, Aledmus Diaz. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses inside 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Coming to the plate now, George Springer. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Popped up. Killebrew in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Keuchel gets the sign. Here's the 2-1. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Twins 10 and the Astros 3. So digging in now, number 2. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now the 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Swinging a soft liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And you can see right there he currently holds the top spot in that category on this Minnesota ball club. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Harmon Killebrew. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Altuve moving to his left. 1 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Nelson
Cruz. Stepping into the box, Nelson Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
In there, strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Drilled to the right side. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Standing in now, Jason Castro. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at bat. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
3-0 to him now. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. First and second now, 1 man out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Bregman trying to get there, and it's fouled away. The next 3-2 fouled away. The next 3-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings in the center fielder, Torrey Hunter. From the stretch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Two and one now to the Twins leadoff man.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 2-1 is strike two swinging. Cruz on second. Castro at first. One gone. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with two away now.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Rod Carew, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Oh and 1, here it comes. 1-1. 2 out, bases loaded. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Gurriel playing here in his age 34 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Three and 1 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Number 2 backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
Now to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. One and 1 to Chirinos. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Now
yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Keuchel into his motion. First pitch on its way. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the belt, the pitch. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
The 3-2 pitch, and that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
In now, David Lee, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Altuve over at second. Brantley on at first with 2 down. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
2-0 count. The pitch takes this the other way to right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Digging in, Michael Lee.
Leading up for the throw, the right fielder, Michael Lee.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lee sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now
and there are the final numbers for the
33.
Astros starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, in this day and age where runs are at a premium, you certainly can't give any free passes. Had a rough go commanding the strike zone, gave up 4 walks, and that really hurt him in this one.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, number 33, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Popped him up. And this is taken in for the second out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Nate Walker.
Coming to the plate now, Nate Walker. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Down go the Twins in order. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3. Jake Odorizzi takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 12, Jake Odorizzi.
Jeff Bagwell will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First offering on its way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. The 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Bagwell.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
high in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Striding into the box, Alex Bregman, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Here it comes, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
That finds the zone, a called strike. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the 2-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 2-2. And another foul ball. Count remains 2-2.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. But that'll be off the right field wall. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now,
boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly, and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back, he was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Into the box, Aledmus Diaz. Softly hit out to short. And a glove flip for 1 to Killebrew, and that completes the double play.
Now batting, the center fielder, George Springer.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Standing in now, George Springer, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Bagwell at third with 2 away. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. One left for Houston. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Now at the plate, number 2. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
The second baseman, number 2.
He's set, and the pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken down and in for a ball.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Now batting, Harmon Killebrew. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Not close. It's 2-0. Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Killebrew in front. 3 balls and a strike. A bullet to first base. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Now batting, left fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Stepping in, Nelson Cruz. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Takes this the other way to right. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Jason Castro.
In now, Jason Castro, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. In the dirt, and now let's see. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Hit to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery is a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Robinson Chirinos.
Digging in to try it again, Robinson Chirinos. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. He's outside for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. Is looked at for the first strike. Popped him up. Number 2 waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, he's batting at a .385 clip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. Onto the bag with it is Killebrew, and that will retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Chris Davinsky comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Chris Davinsky.
So coming to the plate, Jason Castro.
Leading off for the Twins, the catcher, Jason Castro.
First delivery to him on the way. Chop this one right side. Altuve has it. And that's out number 1.
The batter, number 48.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Corey Hunter. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
One out, nobody on. Ball one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball called strike. 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Rod Carew. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike now. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home. High pop up. Chirinos is there. And that's the third out. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Michael Brantley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Walker will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. There's a look at our line score showing the home-standing Twins on top here in Minneapolis as they look to close this one out. Standing in, David Lee. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan to keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
Into the box now, Jeff Bagwell, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Lee, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Ready once again, Alex Bregman. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. First and second now, 1 man out. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. The 1-2 fouled off. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cruz will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Astros, the shortstop, Aledmus Diaz.
Stepping in, Aledmus Diaz. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And it's 1-2. Two men are on with 2 men out. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Odorizzi comes set. Here it is on 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the runner from second is in to score.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Ready for another shot now. George Springer. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up. Walker is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Twins are in front 10-4. Joe Smith
please.
enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Joe Smith.
Digging in once again, Michael
Leading
Lee.
up for the Twins, the right fielder, Michael Lee.
Here's the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Into the box, number 33, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Lee gets his lead at first, nobody out. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. 3-2 pitch. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Ready for another chance. Nate Walker, who struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Settling in now, number 2. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Outside, 3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. First and second here with nobody out. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
In now, Harmon Killebrew, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Here's the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Good battle. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. A bullet to first base.
Now batting, left fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Ready now, Nelson Cruz. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. From the stretch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Second and third, 2 away. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Ryan Presley comes on to pitch now hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Ryan Presley.
Jason Castro will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And they get the force at home. Whatever works as the side is retired. Twins get a run on 2 hits. We've played 8 full. Minnesota leads this one 11-4. Trevor May comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Striding forward now is the DH, Yuli Gurriel, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Line drive to left. And the ball is dropped.
The catcher, number 28, Robinson Chirinos.
Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Gurriel aboard here at first with nobody out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Two strike deliveries in the dirt. 1-2 now. May, playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. The 2-2. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Cruz going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Next to the Astros, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Altuve. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Now the 0-1. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Astros are down to their final out now, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. From the stretch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that is off the wall in right field. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Stepping in now, David Lee. No balls and a strike to count. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Last strike now for Houston. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. Full count now, 3-2.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And that's a home run into the top tank. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as they've cut this deficit down to 4. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Mike Morin gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
The first baseman, number 5, Jeff.
Standing in now, Jeff Bagwell, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
2 out, 2 strike offering. Here it is. Full count now, 3-2. Three runs already home here. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up. Throw on to first here is going to do it. And the Twins have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
An 11-7 final in this one. Minnesota took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Dallas Keuchel earns the win, his 2nd. Garrett Cole was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 11 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.